Hey, how's it going, guys? George Nix of Lakeshore Video. Thanks for stopping by. I just wanted to go over this Crown Point tree lighting ceremony that we captured last week. I wanted to show you like exactly what cameras I used and just talk about the process, how I landed the gig, all that good stuff. So if you're a videographer, you'll enjoy this. If you are a potential client, just wondering how I work, you'll enjoy this. So basically, let's jump over here into, I want to show you the video first, just so you can see the results. And I did do a 16 by 9 originally, and then we recropped that to 9 by 16. And so this is just a quick highlight edit of the event. The tree lighting ceremony is something that they do in my hometown of Crown Point every year for Christmas, basically kicking it off. So we did it the day after Thanksgiving. And like when I recrop from a 16 by 9, I'll do like pans, because if you just crop directly into the center, then you're going to miss some of that information on the left and right side. So I like to pan left and right so that we aren't missing anything that I originally captured. So let's go ahead and watch it real quick. I'm going to turn off my audio so there's no echo.
How is everybody doing tonight? I'd like to introduce now Ken Michaels, who is the president of our Crown Point Chamber. Ken?
As you walk around the square tonight, you'll find 120 uniquely decorated trees, each one representing a local business here in Crown Point. These trees are a true reflection of the strength and unity of our business in our community here. I would like you to welcome the Crown Point High School Choir.
This is a time for joy. This is a time for love. Now let us all sing
All right, we got our volume back. I was messing with the volume during that. Sorry, this is kind of a new setup that I'm testing out here for these behind the scenes videos. But yeah, basically we shot it in 16 by 9, swapped over to 9 by 16, and it worked out pretty good. We also did a lot of photos, so let me show you some of these photos. And I want to mention how I landed this gig. Basically right there on the right, that's Alan. And let me see here. Alan Jordan, that's his last name. Sorry, I have to look it up because I'm bad with names. So Alan Jordan runs Digital Purpose, and I can pull that up for you. There you go, digipurpose.com. And so basically, it's like they build websites and do marketing stuff for people. If we click on services, they got web design, digital marketing, WordPress, website care. So basically, Alan, I met him at a networking event. And this was probably 2 years ago now. I did the networking event for free, just pro bono. And I ended up meeting Alan there. He did a presentation, and I filmed the whole thing, all the presentations, but in exchange I got to be one of the presenters, so that's why he knows me. And didn't really talk to him for like 2 years, and then he started contacting me this year about doing some marketing work for him. So just video photo work for his marketing company. And so he introduced me to Ken right here. That's Ken Michaels, and Ken Michaels is the head of the Crown Point Chamber of Commerce. So that's how I landed this gig. These are all just choir kids singing, and we got the bells. And then there was an after party, and this was like basically just for the Chamber of Commerce people, I think, like local businesses at the after party. It was a pretty good crowd of maybe like 200-300 people there. I think it was basically just the families, the parents of the kids that were singing, all these high school choir kids. And that's the mayor of Crown Point right there. And yeah, so there Ken. And so Ken wanted me to do photos and video, and I know that's kind of tough to do. Even for me to this day, it's very tough to do photos and video at the same time. So that's why I wanted to show you, what kind of gear I used for all these photos. You can see they had a live stream going, just like on an iPhone with a little ring light. So that was the city. They had their own photographers and social media person running the live stream. And there's the Christmas tree, one of the big ones. And then they had this horse carriage going around, which was pretty cool. This shot, I love this shot. You can see both the big Christmas trees and it's all lit up, and we got this horse carriage. And there was a sign off on the right here that I actually removed in Lightroom. And then there's a big trash can that I minimized. It didn't completely remove it, but I didn't want to spend a ton of time on it. And I was like, you know what? As long as it's not like jutting out huge in the shot, I think it'll be fine. So I really love the way that turned out. And all of these photos, there's Alan again and Ken. All these photos, oh, right there. This is Sharbria and Lewis. And so Sharbria and Lewis, I've been working with them for years now. And that's whose networking event I went to and how I got introduced to Alan. So that was pretty cool. I wish I could have done the networking event this year, but I was just so busy this year just trying to, keep up with all the paid work. So I didn't have time. But sometimes it is nice to do those pro bono things because you never know what will come from it. They had Santa Claus and, meeting with all the kids and stuff. And they had this photo booth that was really neat. Oh, Liberty. What is that? Liberty. I can't read his shirt. There's another photo with him. But I wanted to mention that guy because I did recognize him at the event. Oh, we got Potted Creations. They make these cool centerpieces. And then we got Phenomenal Photo Booth. Actually, I want to pull his up real quick. So you got your Chamber of Commerce here, and then Phenomenal Photo Booth. He does a great job with these photo booths. Cool guy, talking to him. So I just wanted to give him a little plug here. Let's go back over to our photos. Oh, that's it. Liberty Siding and Windows. I want to work with that guy because all their videos that I've seen are like recorded on phones, and it obviously it works because I recognized him. But I'd love to do some. I talked to him, and we might be able to do some professional video for him, just like something that he can like keep running as a professional ad. So I got to follow up with him. We got Level 10 over here. I believe Tony Pagarek from Hey Charlie Studios. I think he works with them because I definitely have seen videos from Level 10. And I'm just mentioning all this stuff because I wanted to express like these videos, running ads and stuff. It works. Like I remember these people just because of their ads on Facebook. So I had never met him in real life, and I was like, wait, do I know you or not? And then we got this is Eric and Anna. They're gonna create like they're opening like a food stand basically in Zombie Club, so they'll be serving food out of the little kitchen in Zombie Club. So that'll be cool. I think December 13th or 12th is when they launch that. So go check them out. Get the Eric Hines special. Tell them George sent you. Some more shots of everybody. And then, I wanted to mention her on the right over here. She is a photographer. That's Melinda Nicole Photography. Seems like she's a great photographer. So just wanted to give her a little plug here. And you got Bear Complex. They sell clothing and stuff. They're pretty cool. Mayor Pete Land, Clerk Treasurer, City of Crown Point, Level 10 Coatings. They had a ton of these. They had some stuff that was like in loving memory. You can like donate money or something to hang your loved one on the tree. Loved ones passed. Yeah. Diamond Peak Homes. I've seen them around. So I think that's it for photos. Yeah, so let's bring you guys back over to full screen because I want to show you exactly how I captured this. Basically, I do it photographer style where I'm doing 35-85 1.8 on the Lumix S5 cameras. I love these lenses and camera combos because it's like relatively small. It's not like a gigantic 1.4 lens or 1.2 lens. Like that's pretty small lens realistically. And then I use these TT685 Godox flashes. And I got the 1 and the 2. I don't know the difference. One of them's newer. That's all I know. But I'll show you an overhead shot here. Oh, maybe I won't. Let's see if we can get this working. Our cam link froze. Let's go ahead and go here. And then we go back to cam link. Hey, there we go. But does our other video work? Yeah, it still works. So the joys of live streaming, right? So I wanted to show, like, basically I do a 45-degree angle on my flash. Because if you do like straight on like that and you're just blasting people with that light, it's going to look like a paparazzi. So I don't recommend doing that. My cam link froze again. So I don't know why the cam link is freezing today. But basically, I do that 45 degrees so we get some nice bounce off of things, and I put a little diffuser on here, so a little more diffused light. It's bouncing off of the walls and stuff. It's going to be a little softer and just a little less paparazzi. And what I love about Lumix cameras, I don't know about other brands because I only shoot on Lumix, but we have these little dial buttons, so I can be in manual. And basically the whole time I'm at like f1.8, 125 shutter, and I just did 1/128 on my flash here. So I was just using the one flash on each one. I wasn't triggering, even though it's set up to be a trigger for other flashes and stuff. I had the Godox 8200 Pro with me, but I didn't want to have like a huge footprint there because there was a ton of people, and I was like, no, I'm not putting up a bunch of stands for lights and stuff. Somebody's gonna kick it over. And as it is, I was doing photos and videos, so it was just very complicated. So I got my photo mode right there. So I'm snapping photos real quick. And then what I would do when I found a shot that I was like, oh, that'd be good for the video, because I was really only hired to do a 1-minute video. I wasn't trying to capture the whole event, in long form video. So just to do a 1-minute highlight while doing photos, it's totally possible, because I'll take that photo and I'll be like, oh, that's a good video clip. Switch it right over here. I do 10-bit 422, 30 frames per second, 4K video and vlog, and I do 30 frames per second because of Instagram. Basically, Instagram does not like 24 frames per second. It'll conform it to 30 and it'll look all jittery. So basically, I think I was shooting at f1.8 at around like ISO 4000 to 8000, somewhere in there. And it turned out really good. It looked clean enough. The second native ISO on this is 4000, so it's going to be super clean right there, but you can go all the way up to 12,800 and you're fine. And the stabilization is so good in this that I basically am able to just do little parallax shots. So I'm hand holding it and just kind of using my hips to sway around to get that parallax around my subject, basically. And so by having these custom dials and stuff, I can very quickly switch between photo and video mode. And because I do it all handheld, it's super easy to just, I look like a regular photographer. I am a regular photographer, like I'm taking pictures, but also doing video with, got my wide and my close up. And then also, for this particular one, I did put one tripod down, and that is the Lumix S5, my third Lumix S5 with a 14 to 24 millimeter lens. And I just put that off to the side so that you could see the wide shot with the kids behind the speakers and stuff. And that worked out really well because at the end, when he plugs in the Christmas trees, you actually could see the big Christmas tree behind him light up. So that was nice because I wasn't super briefed on what was going to happen here. It was kind of like, we're just going to do this little event, so come capture it. Like I didn't get a ton of info, but yeah, it worked out really good. Just capturing my close-ups handheld and then doing a one wide shot. Everything went super smooth and the clients loved it. That video that you saw is like a 1 minute edit that is already up to like 7,500 views in just a couple days on Facebook and Instagram. And I posted it as like a collaborator so that we both, me and the Chamber of Commerce posted it at the same time. We share the views. So that's a good way to do it if you guys are a videographer or business out there. Like, when you post on Instagram, add collaborators because you're sharing those views among all of the different people who accept the collaboration. So it's just better business for everybody. Basically, everybody's going to get more views at that point. So yeah, this is how I do these types of events where they want photo video coverage, and it's just like a 1 minute video highlight. If you want something that's like more in-depth coverage, like if you want full coverage of the event, like all the speakers, and you want that long form video and stuff, or if you want live streaming, things like that, I recommend hiring a second photographer. Like I'll just focus on the video and let another photographer do the photos because it gets very complicated very quickly. So I can really only do both if it's like a 1 minute highlight edit for the video and then just however many photos I can grab. So yeah, that's how I landed the gig. That's how I did the gig. If you have any questions, let me know. And if you are a business or a city or something and you want some kind of marketing done, I specialize in photos and video marketing. So come reach out. And if you want websites done too, I actually do build websites myself. But if you need more advanced website, Alan's your guy. Simple websites I build here at home, actually. I just have people come to my house and we work on the websites together. Super easy to do. I use Wix for all my websites. So it's just a nice way to make sure that we got all of our SEO covered and stuff because they have a whole checklist with all that stuff. But I think I'm rambling now. So let's go ahead and end the video. Come contact me if you need anything photo video related, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.